podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.
PNR.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
It's Tuesday, November 1st, 2016, and from eCinemaOne.com and Subject Cinema, it's time to open the pipeline and check out the latest releases on DVD, BluRay, and on-demand streaming. This is Tuesday Digidex. I'm TC Kirkham. Among the recent film offerings hitting DVD, Blu-ray, and streaming this week, historical war drama Anthropoid, starring Jamie Dornan and Cillian Murphy, rated R. Raunchy comedy Bad Moms, starring Mila Kunis, Kathryn Hahn, Kristen Bell, Christina Applegate, and Jada Pinkett Smith, rated R. Legendary actors Adam West and Burt Ward return to the Batcave as Batman and Robin the Boy Wonder in the new Batman 66 comic-inspired DC Animated Universe release, Batman: Return of the Caped Crusaders, also starring Julie Newmar as Catwoman, not rated. Crime thriller Carnage Park, starring Ashley Bell, Pat Healy, and James Landry Hebert, not rated. Award-winning inspirational sports documentary Gleason, rated R. Daniel Radcliffe is a young FBI agent who goes undercover in a white supremacist group in the critically acclaimed crime drama Imperium, also starring Toni Collette, Tracy Letts, and Sam Trammell, rated R. If there was ever a film where you could ask the lead actor, "What were you thinking?" this might be the one to do it with. The feline body swap comedy 9 Lives, starring Kevin Spacey, Christopher Walken, Jennifer Garner, Robbie Amell, and Cheryl Hines, rated PG. A film some critics have called director Gus Van Sant's worst film, the suicide drama The Sea of Trees, starring Matthew McConaughey, Naomi Watts, and Ken Watanabe, rated R. And the latest adventures with the crew of the Starship Enterprise, the sci-fi actioner Star Trek Beyond, starring Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Simon Pegg, Zoe Saldana, Carl Urban, John Cho, Anton Yelchin, Idris Elba, and Sofia Boutella, rated PG-13. Hitting the shelves from the small screen this week, Hell on Wheels, both the complete 5th season, Volume 2, and the complete series. The IT Crowd, the complete series. The Librarians, the complete 1st season. Outlander, Season 2. And Schitt's Creek, Seasons 1 and 2. Most of today's releases are available on both DVD and Blu-ray. However, in some cases, manufacturers will release titles only in one format. Check your favorite online source for DVD and Blu-ray releases to find out if your preferred format is available. Most major film titles are also usually available for streaming and download through multiple sites on the same day as DVD release. Check your favorite online streaming services to see if your favorite films are available to stream or download. If you want to know what's hitting theaters every weekend, don't forget to check out 3 Minute Weekend, where we have all the latest films hitting U.S. theaters every Friday morning, right on this same feed and available through most podcast services, including iTunes, Stitcher, and many others. And don't forget to check out Subject Cinema with yours truly and my lovely co-host Kim Brown. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and SubjectCinema.com, or subscribe through your favorite podcast service, including iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, TuneIn.com, and many others. Just search your favorite service for Subject Cinema. By the way, PNR Networks has launched a Patreon campaign aimed at raising some funds for our continued expansion. We hope you'll check it out and come on board. We've got a ton of cool perks available in return for your generous, recurring monthly support. Check out our campaign by going to any PNR Networks website and clicking on the Patreon button, or go directly to check things out at patreon.com, patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Tuesday Digidex. Join me every Tuesday morning for all the DVD, Blu-ray, and on-demand releases in the U.S. And be sure to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases every Tuesday morning. You can subscribe through iTunes, Stitcher, and other popular podcast sites, as well as through Roku. Check out the eCinemaOne website for details. I'll see you this Friday on 3 Minute Weekend, but for now, for Tuesday Digidex, I'm TC Kirkham. See you next week.
Listen to The Lair of the Unwanted on iTunes, and you can hear me, Jason Soto, use the F word.
French?
No.
Fudge?
Sorta, but no.
Frank?
No.
Fridge?
No.
Faruka Balk?
What? No.
Arfid Nugan?
Jeez, no.
Alright, what F word could you possibly be talking about?
I'm talking about...
In the Lair of the Unwanted, covering the movies you don't want to see and more, on iTunes.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.
PNR